Hello, and welcome to the Gaywakenings podcast, where people discuss life, liberty, and the pursuit of gayness. Today, as always, I am being joined by fellow gay person, William. Something unique about today, though, is that our guest is actually also William. Will and I will be discussing Will's interests, hobbies, and of course, gay awakening. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No.
No?
No.
What's your name?
William Sullivan.
Pronouns?
They, them. He. Yeah.
They, them, and he know him.
Sure.
Very unlike the Bible of you.
Yeah.
Know him. Where are you from?
Here. Lapeer, Michigan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is going to be very useful for any pedophiles listening. They have your full name.
Right.
And where you live. So, how many years did you go to Catholic school, and what was that like?
10 plus.
10 plus years?
I would say. It's not great. What do you mean? How was that?
How was it? How'd you feel?
Not good.
Overall, the whole time?
Not good.
Yeah?
Not good.
Why?
Because it was Catholic school.
What about Catholic school do you not like?
It's yucky.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's your official statement?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where were you on September 11th?
I plead the fifth.
No, the 11th.
I plead the 11th.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At what age did you realize that you are at least a little fruity?
12.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it right on the birthday? Can you give me a fraction to go with that?
A fraction?
12 3/4, 12 and a half?
Could have been 13. I don't know.
So it seems new information has come forward.
Right.
Just to be clear, we had to take a small recess from podcasting.
Yes.
And we had to migrate to a new room
Yeah.
that we're definitely allowed to be in.
Right.
So at what age did you realize that you were at least a little fruity?
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you fact-checked that.
Yeah.
And, okay, so what television programs did you watch when you were young? And do you think that your liking for these programs was influenced by gayness?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. That's not the order that they were asked in, but
I don't care.
I'll allow it.
Okay. I watched a lot of Supernatural as a child
Yeah?
with my mother, and I think that influenced maybe not the gayness, but another level of queer.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 You don't think the hot guys helped you be more gay?
Not at the time.
Okay, yeah. Now, though?
No.
Okay. Come on, what other shows did you watch?
Oh my god. I don't know. Whatever my mom was watching. Lucifer. Which I don't think that influenced
You
my
didn't watch
gayness.
cartoons as a child, William?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah. I watched SpongeBob. He's gay.
He's ace. That's gay.
I know.
Um,
So gay.
Are there any gay people that you looked up to as a young child? Did you have a poster of RuPaul on your wall and you were like, I want to be them one day?
Sashay away. Yeah, no, I did not. If I did, I wasn't aware. So, no.
Okay. You didn't look up to any gay people.
I didn't know what the word gay meant until, 7th grade, so no.
That's wild.
Okay.
Are there any gay people you look up to currently,
Yes.
besides present company?
I don't look up to you.
Well, I'm taller, so I think you do.
Okay. Yeah. A few, I'd say.
Who? You can't just
A
answer.
couple.
It wasn't a yes or no. Well,
It's
I guess
more
it
than a
was.
couple. What do you want?
Okay.
Jonathan Groff. Jonathan Groff is...
Jonathan Groff is gay?
Yes!
I knew he was in musicals. I didn't know he was gay.
Jonathan Groff is gay.
Okay, well, I didn't.
Who else?
And Disney
Everybody.
let a gay man in their film?
They did, yeah. It's wild.
I'm starting to run low on questions now. That's not good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully the questions get more loaded. What person made you realize that you're gay? Who was your gay wakener?
Okay. Alright. 8th grade.
Yeah.
8th grade. Should I name this person?
You can, like, do the initial, their first initial.
Okay, so... Okay. There's this person. E, we'll say.
Okay. Wait, maybe that's not good, because there is a gay person at our school that goes by E.
Okay. Different E.
Okay.
It's an initial.
Yeah.
Okay, so alright. So, last day of school, I was very passionate about things because there were pride flags that were drawn on the ground at my Catholic school, and people were a bit upset about it, and I was advocating for it. And then I got asked by somebody if I was a part of the community and why I was so passionate, and I said no. And then went on a bus, yelled at a homophobe, held hands with my best friend, and who was female, and as was I at the time. And then a few months later, summer after 8th grade, this person was like, hey, bisexual. And I was like, yo, me too, maybe, question mark. And then, okay, they revealed that they liked a woman, and I was like, what? And the more information I got, I was just kind of confused, and they were like, you know this person really well. I was like, okay. And then they said that they didn't know for sure if this person was gay, but they had a suspicion. I was like, okay. And then that happened. Things happened. And throughout the entire thing, I was not sure if I was queer. Which is probably not the best, but yeah.
So you said you were 13 when you realized.
Yeah.
But 8th grade's after 13, right?
I was 13 in 8th grade.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're weirdly young.
Yeah.
Okay. So this other E,
Right.
backwards E,
Backwards E.
they, who was the best friend you held hands with?
E.
Oh, it was E.
E.
Okay. Were you at all, in proximity to gayness as a child?
No.
No?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Like currently you're not aware that anyone around you was gay?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So how do you think you caught this disease that is gayness? It's clearly contagious disease.
I don't know. YouTube, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Caught
YouTube's
it.
got a lot of the gay virus
Yeah.
crawling around.
From the Markiplier comment section, probably.
The Markiplier comment section,
Yeah.
turn me gay, not clickbait, gone
Slash-
sexual,
Yeah.
/FR.
Yeah.
Have you experienced any bullying due to homophobia?
Yes, but not like directly, because I never told anybody that I thought would do that. But when people suspected, it was not great. There's been a few slurs thrown. Not many.
Directed right at you?
Yeah.
Was this from... Has this come from family members?
Yeah.
Slurs?
Yes.
Who?
My older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just him?
In my family, yeah.
Okay. And what was your relationship to the people who said slurs otherwise? In a non-joking manner.
Not really friends, just whatever. They suspected, they said things, and that was that.
Do you think they'd be offended by you referring to them as they?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's what they get.
Yeah.
They get non-binary pronouns.
Yeah.
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 We would like to officially say that misgendering people is very cool.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as they deserve it.
Right.
How have your relationships, friendship or otherwise, been affected by your gayness?
Friendships, fine, pretty much. Sort of. Friendships are alright. Family, no.
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 And would you like to clarify who in your family knows?
My mom knows. That's it. My brother suspects. My dad knows nothing.
Your brother doesn't know?
No.
But he's thrown slurs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he suspects.
Oh, okay. And your dad doesn't know?
No.
Okay. So it's pretty much all right?
Yeah.
Has your mom acted any differently toward you?
Yes.
Yeah. What way?
She doesn't trust me as much around
Yeah.
anybody, really.
Oh. You would think it would have that. Oh, well, okay. Let's we should go down the grocery list of gayness that you have bought over the years.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it in order. Okay, what is the first thing you thought you were?
Bisexual.
Okay. And what gender?
Female.
Okay. And then what was that followed by? What's the next? Oh wait, Gaywakening.
Lesbian.
Okay.
Female.
Okay. So you were like, I like guys and girls. I like everything, everyone. Mm-hmm. You went from that to just girls.
Yes.
So you thought guys are yucky. They're gross.
Yes.
Don't let them in the treehouse.
Right.
Yeah. So what? And then what was after that?
Back to bisexual. Female.
Okay. So you were like, actually, they can come in my treehouse.
Right.
Okay. Was there a particular guy that caused you to feel this way?
Celebrities.
Yeah.
But then I kept seeing that celebrities don't count because it's your idea of them, and that was like spooky. So I was like, oh, maybe I am a lesbian, and I went back and forth for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Celebrities don't count?
I don't know.
I feel like
no idea.
I have heard people say they are. Oh my god, I don't know what it's called. I can't not know what things are called on this. It's like you. Oh my god, it was like you like the idea of sex or something, but not. You don't actually want to do it.
So there's going to be a little bit of a gap at this part because, unbeknownst to us, the software we were using to record ended at 15 minutes, so there's just a little gap, and then it goes back to our second recording. We actually had to record this in 3 parts. Kind of sucks, but this is just an explanation of that. So yeah, and back to the podcast.
Yeah, so that was agosexual.
Mm-hmm.
Agosexual.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's why. Or yeah, celebrities don't count. Well, okay, but
Maybe.
If you met a celebrity, would it count?
I think it's still the idea of them, unless you have an experience, which hopefully you don't.
What do you mean an experience?
An awakening one.
What do you mean?
No.
What?
No.
Okay. I don't know what you mean by that. An awakening experience?
Yeah. Like, taking a picture with a celebrity shouldn't be an awakening experience, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay. It could be though.
Could it?
What if they're grabby?
see, that's an awakening experience that you don't want to happen when you're under the age of 18.
But most awakening experiences happen under the age of 18. 18.
See. No.
Yeah. 18. What is your anticipated reaction from your father if you were to tell him?
Anticipated, like,
What do you expect?
there's multiple versions that I've come up with. There's the get out of my house.
Oh, wait,
version.
no, wait. Sorry. We haven't finished your grocery list. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so bisexual, lesbian, bisexual, and it was celebrities that made you
Yeah.
switch back to bisexual, but then
Yes.
you thought that didn't count.
I switched back and forth for
Okay,
a good
so
year, probably.
you thought possibly lesbian still,
Yes.
not just bisexual. And then
Yeah.
what was after that?
It stayed bisexual for a long time. Until, okay. That's like the full gay part of it. The
Okay.
female part changed.
Yeah, well, it's an umbrella term. We'll
Right.
count that as gay. Yeah.
Right.
So when did the female part change? I don't like calling it a female part.
Yeah.
Yeah. When did you start identifying as something other than female?
I suspected early sophomore year, so this year.
Oh yeah. Okay. So September.
Yeah.
Like the first month, September, or like October.
September or October. Like it was
Okay.
really early.
Okay. Before Halloween.
Yeah.
In which you dressed up as Crowley.
Right.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was there like was there something specific that made you suspect this?
Seeing them because I was separate from them, and being like, oh yeah, I get that.
Oh, seeing thems.
Thems.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you saw non-binary people, and you related.
It was a but everybody feels that way kind of situation. And
Yeah.
then
So why are they doing that? Everyone feels that way.
totally
Just
be normal.
Just be like everyone, except who you were born as.
Exactly.
Come on, that's what you were saying.
Right.
You were throwing eggs at them
Yeah.
and screaming.
Yes.
When did it become definitive? Wait. So what's the jump between your most recent bisexual awakening and the not female awakening?
Like a year.
Okay. So there was a year of just, I'm a bi girl, boning everyone, every which way,
Right.
anyone I want, and
The pronouns did change quite a bit.
without your gender
Yeah.
changing. Okay. What was the first pronoun change?
She, they.
Okay.
And then they, she. And then she,
That's-
they.
is-
And then she, her.
Okay. She, they, and they, she are the same thing. Right?
Prioritizing they over.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
I don't know. I don't know. She thought it was different.
Okay.
She being me.
Yeah. Previous you.
Right.
You in a past life.
Right.
Okay. So wait, what was it? Was she, they?
Yeah.
And then they, she, and then she, her.
Yep.
You reverted.
Yep.
Why did you go back?
Because I got scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So were you scared of external factors?
Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't like an internal thing. Do you think you internally consider yourself as a partial they during the time you reverted?
I denied that completely.
To yourself?
Yeah.
Like, okay. So you were scared of external factors and you let that get internal.
Yeah.
And you let that prevent you from admitting to yourself.
Yeah.
When was okay, so, and that was all before you, wait, so that's kind of preposterous. So, you decided she, they, which is already the default, because you can refer to anyone as they.
Right.
And there was no gender change, so what's the point of that?
I don't know. I have no idea, but
Because every she, her is also a they, them.
I think it was like a they them transition in a way. I was just too afraid to commit to that completely, which doesn't make sense.
But you don't think that was you suspecting yet?
Not really. I don't know.
Then what is that? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it was there. It was just buried really, really deep.
Okay, maybe I need to establish my demographic for this, because the way we're wording this, it's only gay people would understand a lot of the pronoun talk that just happened.
That's true. That's true.
I feel like that is our demographic, but
Right.
do we want it to be comprehensible for
Yeah,
people
okay.
who wouldn't
What should we
understand?
clarify?
So, non-binary people who don't consider themselves to be male or female, socially, obviously, sexual characteristics are a separate thing. They're not claiming to just magically have different organs.
Yeah.
People refer to themselves as they, them if they're non-binary. And Will here decided to be referred to as she, her, and they, them. She, her being female pronouns, and they, them being non-binary pronouns.
Right.
Which is already she, her, and they, them are already what Will was called anyway.
Right.
But they wanted to be quirky and
Yeah.
and specifically established that they, them was permitted.
Yes.
So, okay, and Will decided to prioritize they, them for part of the time, and then that was a bit too much, and Will went back to being referred to as she and her, because they were scared and they kind of lied to themselves because of the fear that caused.
Yeah.
And were those all the pronoun changes before the actual suspicion? No, there were more.
No. Well, okay. There was suspicion, a little bit. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go full they them. I did for a good couple days, and I was like, no. So I went back to she, they, I think.
And in those couple of days, were you telling people to refer to you as that, and like did you actually hear it in those days, or was it just like
No.
you just like were
No.
thinking it? You were
Yeah, I
just
was
thinking
just yeah.
You're just like
It was too much.
I'm gonna call.
It was way too much.
Just the voices in your head were
Way
much
too much
to be hearing.
Way too much.
Saying they, them. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait, and that switch was still not a non-binary decision. That was like
No, it was still like a
that was just I don't want to be called she
Yeah.
or her.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what was after that? a couple days and then...
She, they, I think.
Okay, so...
Or she, her. It could have been a full switch
Oh,
back.
Okay.
I don't remember completely.
All right, and then... So all these changes, they're just for you.
Yes.
You're like alone.
Uh-huh.
You're like, how do I want to...
I had to be sure before
think
I
about
talked
myself.
to people.
Yeah. I think that's a big thing that a lot of people don't realize is like, people are very sure before they start telling people.
Yeah.
And it's not like this like, it's not this like quick decision that people make and they're like, I want to be called something different.
Yeah.
Just randomly. Like,
Yeah.
they've thought about it a lot and they've thought about the risks of like telling people and like they're scared before they tell people, but they've decided that it's worth it and like, yeah, it's a scary thing. So if someone thinks it's like worth it enough to communicate to other people, then obviously it's very important to them.
Yeah.
Or it's, or he, or she, or Faye.
Yeah.
Okay, and what was after that? The half reversion / full reversion.
And then it was the, oh my god, non-binary.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
non-binary in
Yeah.
September / October.
October.
Okay.
Well, okay. End of October. Specifically.
While you were Crowley? Is that when you realized?
Yes.
Like on Halloween?
Yeah, because there was... Okay, there's also the name change.
Yeah.
Which was sort of... The decision was sort of made on Halloween, which also went along with gender.
And that decision was made by our friend Bella's sisters.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Okay. Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, Bella's sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they decided Will, which, or no, you
I
came
did.
up with Will.
I did.
They started using it.
Yeah, I had come up with it like probably a month before. Didn't
So-
tell anybody.
You were at Bella's house Halloween night.
We were walking around a neighborhood.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
were in the road,
Yes.
ready to be hit, and you
Right.
thought, before I die, I want Bella's sisters to call me Will.
William. Yes.
Okay. And at the time, you did not realize that this was also your father's name.
I did not. I did not consider that.
You were only thinking about Stranger Things,
Right.
which is amazing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Story of my life, thinking about Stranger Things and not my father.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and that was the full on, and then, so, that was your, were you definitive at that point?
No.
Okay.
I was telling people at that point that maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only a few.
So you still weren't completely sure, but you had been thinking about it for over a year, at least
Yeah.
the pronoun
Yeah.
switcheroo,
Yeah.
and you decided it was now time that you could actually communicate this to people.
Yes.
But you weren't telling them that you were for sure anything.
Yeah.
You were just telling them that you were suspecting.
Yeah.
Little break from the podcast. Once again, there is a little gap here. I explained why earlier. But just a side note, I really hope you're enjoying the podcast. I know this one isn't very good. It might be like slightly funny, but it's really not entertaining at all. I think a big problem is actually that like I already knew too much about Will's gay journey before the podcast. Other ones wouldn't be like that. Will and I are very close, and that's why it's like that. We are planning to do ones. There is a plan to do one with someone that I actually like don't even know, which is kind of interesting. I know their boyfriend, but that's the extent of it. But yeah, I really hope you're enjoying the podcast so far. There is another like 9 minutes after this, and I just really hope you enjoy, and let me know if there's anything wrong with it, anything you think should be different, any questions you have. We Will is going to be my co-host after this episode, so any questions you have for Will can be answered at seriously any time. So, comment any questions and just give suggestions. Ask if you want to be on the show. You absolutely can. Just direct message the Gaywakenings Instagram, which is just at Gaywakenings. And yeah, let's get to the last few minutes of the podcast. Thank you for listening.
So you were telling people that you were suspecting that you may. What exactly did you say to them?
I might be non-binary.
Okay.
Maybe start using this if you want to.
Okay. So it was just like a suggestion that they could possibly start using
Yeah.
that. You weren't demanding
No.
of people.
No.
And what was your relationship with these people? What kind of people did you tell?
Close friends.
Okay.
Strictly.
Were they also in the rainbow?
They were of the rainbow variety, yes.
Okay. All of them? All the people that
All
you
of
started
them.
telling? Okay. So was that because you only felt comfortable talking to those people about
Yeah.
that? Okay. Because you did have friends that weren't of the rainbow.
Yes.
That you decided not to tell
Yes.
yet at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so Halloween night,
Yeah.
very spooky time.
Yes.
It's when you were born,
Right.
the new you.
Yeah.
Your birthday's also
Close.
in October.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just like Eminem.
Yeah.
Just like Eminem.
Crazy.
And then what was your next Gaywakening?
Okay. Different level. Reverting on the bisexual possibly. And moving over to the aromantic, asexual area.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the aromantic asexual area is not a physical area on the body. It is actually
Right.
an abstract realm
Yes.
in which a person does not experience romantic attraction or sexual attraction,
Yeah.
or experiences it less than most people,
Yes.
or in a different way.
A spectrum.
It's a spectrum. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what would you say sparked that awakening?
My experience with romantic relationships were weird. They didn't feel right.
And were you in a relationship at the time?
Yes.
Okay. And were you specifically unhappy with that relationship, or was it, I don't know, as far as relationships went, do you think that was as good as it should have been?
Yeah. It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
I just did not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how did, so you left your partner because of this,
Right.
and how did they react?
Fine. It went well,
Yeah,
surprisingly.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was fine with it.
Yes.
And she is also gay.
Yeah,
Friend-
of the rainbow
friend of
variety.
the
Friend of the
show.
show.
Of the rainbow,
Yeah.
Maven, future
Yes.
guest.
Yes.
Future guest of the show, Maven. And you two are still in contact?
Yeah, I'd say so. A little bit.
That makes it sound like you guys make out. Don't say that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Is there anyone in your life or in the world that you think you'll never tell that you're gay?
Possibly my father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that, are there any instances in which it would be unavoidable for your father to know? Do you see him being at your wedding?
No.
Do you see you having a wedding?
Possibly.
Do you see your mother telling him?
No.
Your brother?
I don't think my dad would take it seriously if my brother told him.
Okay. And is there anyone else?
No, I don't think so.
So you think everyone else in the world, you are going to personally tell that you are gay? And they're going to not disclose this with your father?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Who do you think your biggest supporter is? Who makes you feel most accepted?
No one in this room. No, it's you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And who am I?
Winter, the person sitting across from me currently.
That's so true.
So true.
That's so real of you.
Yeah.
I should have introduced myself.
You
at the
probably
beginning.
should have.
I am your host, Winter Snow Angel.
Perfect.
Perfect. Winter the Snow Angel.
Perfect.
That's me. Are you still religious at all?
No.
Why not?
I don't. I just don't.
Can you tell me about the point in which you quit?
I don't think I ever really. I don't know. It was.
You were a believer at some point.
I was told to be, yeah, and then I just kind of went with it, and then probably like 8th grade also, I just like dropped that just completely.
Do you remember realizing that it was a choice and not like?
Yeah.
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 What age was that?
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so you didn't realize that it wasn't like the same as a history book until 13?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible to be Christian and gay at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't think there are any contradicting principles there?
There are, but like you can believe in a god and still be rainbow. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, but not a god. I mean, the Christian God.
Okay, yeah.
The God.
I mean,
Not to exclude any other gods.
we don't do that here.
No, we don't. We accept all the gods and none of the gods at the same time.
Yeah.
They're all on an equal level of nothing
Right.
here.
I think if they take the true, like, core things about Christianity, that it's fine. They
Okay.
can be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa. Oh, like the very core? Like the...
Like, be accepting of everybody and
like,
you're fine.
yeah, just like be a good... The general...
Literally just be a good person and you'll be completely fine. That, yeah.
You won't have to go to purgatory.
Right.
Have you had any non-gay relationships?
No. Well, no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You'd classify your relationship with Maven as a gay relationship.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh my god, you have another awakening to talk about.
I do. Yeah, one more.
So at this point in the podcast recording process, we actually ran out of time. I had to go home. We were actually in an undisclosed place that we were totally allowed to be in. And yeah, so there will be a part 2 to this episode. I don't know if it will be directly following this episode or if we'll have another guest before then. But we will finish Will's story and their gay journey at some point. But that's all we had time for at that time. Other podcasts, they'll vary in length greatly. I'm hoping that future ones will actually be longer than this one. So yeah, thank you for listening to this part, and have a great day.